A heavily pushed WWE Raw superstar has been sent back to NXT. Also, SmackDown superstars look to be heading to tonight's Raw, and a Bullet Club member has left the faction. Bullet Club for life? No chance. Oh, God. Hello, everyone. It's Jack and Ross back with more news. I'm ashamed of myself. Yes, a heavily pushed WWE star from Raw has seemingly been sent back to NXT. This comes from a tweet from Isaac Orton at Isaac Orton _.
Any relation?
Possibly.
To Newton and or Randy. That's how names work.
Yes, who possibly, who did spot something interesting at an NXT house show in Citrus Springs.
Oh, bloody Veer Mahan's got himself a promotion from the main roster to NXT white and gold, whatever the hell the colour scheme is these days. He is down back with Sanga and the Indus Shared Tag Team, which of course took NXT by storm a couple of years ago, pandemic era sort of time. Malcolm Bivens was their manager. Yeah. I think it was Sanga who spoiled the main event for Keith Lee and Adam Cole, wasn't it, with the unification of the both titles being on the line, wasn't it? So yeah, they've got a lot of past in NXT, but now they're back together. There's this Citrus Springs house show where they picked up a win, and I can't believe this, because last week on NXT, Andre Chase of Andre Chase University defeated who, Jack?
Carmelo Hayes.
Carmelo bastard Hayes.
One of the more heavily pushed NXT superstars.
One of the serious wrestlers on NXT 2.0. It was a teachable moment because Andre Chase rolled him up and schooled him in the art of professional wrestling. Yeah. And now Indus Share back together, and they've beat him and Bodie Hayward.
Yeah, they have. They were also using their previous names, Rinku Singh and Saurav Gurjar. And I mean, at first I felt sorry for Veer Mahan because he was it appears like he was a Vince guy. And for everybody we say, oh, fantastic, Triple H has taken over. This is better for Kevin Owens, for Sami Zayn, etc. But at the same time, there's always going to be people who were more Vince people who've now been sort of not left by the wayside, but had their momentum stalled a bit, I should say. Yeah,
and it was clear watching Veer do his little stuff on Raw. It was like maybe it was a bit before his time. Because he's come from the baseball, he's got his $1 million arm and all that sort of stuff, and maybe it was a bit before his time to be that prominent on Raw after such a build-up that he got, which I think they turned it into a joke themselves, like the longer it went on. I think it started off quite innocently, but then they saw like, he's taking ages to come to Raw, isn't he?
Yeah. This could be better for him in the long run, possibly. It could also be better for Sanga, because his character at the moment has just been nice man on NXT.
He's been bitten on the arse by karma, hasn't he, Sanga? Because he promised Yulisa and Valentina a spiritual experience. It didn't happen, and now Yulisa, that we're going to speak about a bit later on, she's got a big knee injury.
Yeah, so maybe it's a refreshment for Sanga, and it seems like a step down for Veer Mahan, but it could work out better in the long run, possibly.
They do look fantastic together.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big, meaty men.
We should say, I think Jack said they were using their former ring names at this live event. I think that was just notes to add some context to the situation. That's what the names used to be.
Oh,
the way the sentence reads there.
Oh no, I've read the sentence wrong. Can I just say they're not
correction?
They're not using their previous ring names. It just says here, and I've read it wrong, that their previous ring names were Rinku Singh and Saurav Gurjar, but they are, I'm assuming now, still Veer Mahan and Sanga.
Potentially. We don't know. We weren't there.
Also, there's going to be some brand warfare, well, sort of, on tonight's Raw, because it seems like AJ Styles has provoked the wrong person at the minute, Ross.
Yeah, the darling of the bloodline, Sami Zayn. A wonderful segment at the start of last week's SmackDown. He got himself his own T-shirt. It says honorary Oos, Sami Zayn.
Okay. I'm getting real list of Jericho, Kevin Owens storyline. It's going to be heartbreaking at some point.
I said this on the podcast last week. If they do it right, Sami is the guy, the biggest babyface in the world potentially, who could be the guy to take the titles of Roman. If they do it right.
I know that Cody's like on the shelf and he's going to come back and be a huge deal and everything, but Sami at the minute, I mean,
they're doing it all right, aren't they?
If you didn't see the segment, Roman, he did a real Simon Cowell when he went, you're rubbish at being brilliant. Like, it was that sort of thing where he went, I never want to see you in a Bloodline shirt again. Jey Uso thought all his Christmases had come at once.
He deserves an Oscar, that man. Yeah, his facial expressions, because obviously Jey Uso hates Sami Zayn for some reason. So when Roman was like, I never want to see you wear a Bloodline t-shirt again, Jey Uso thought it was Christmas. And then Roman says, because I've got you a new one. And Jey Uso, like, he could have puked in that ring. Yeah. It was amazing.
I saw a theory on Reddit about why Jey Uso hates Sami Zayn.
Why?
Because compared to the other three members of the bloodline underneath Roman, he had to go to war with Roman before they teamed up. The others have all had comparatively easy rides, especially Sami, into the bloodline.
Jey could have nullified that by just, fallen in line.
We want to be main event Jews. So all of that has led up to AJ Styles taking a shot on social media saying people will do anything for a t-shirt these days. And then Sammy responded, Roman Reigns gifted me that honorary Oos t-shirt, now available at WWE shop and selling like crazy from what I hear. Disrespect the shirt equals disrespect the bloodline. Might just come to Raw on Monday to sort this out. And I don't travel alone. Pack your bags, Oos. And then he's tagged Solo Sikoa there as well. So WWE then made the match official. We're going to get AJ Styles versus Sami Zayn. In some contexts, that would be a dream match.
Oh, yeah. Big time. Yeah, I don't know what else to say there.
I know,
isn't
it?
Yeah.
Could be really, really
it's
good.
nice to see the relationship with Sammy and Solo growing as well. As their relationship grows in front of our eyes on TV, it appears some sort of other relationship across the world on the other side. It isn't going to grow anymore, is it, Jack?
What a link that was.
Yeah.
And I have to just pause for a second because I did the news with Fraser last week and he was also whipping out the links. And I'm going to need to up my link game because it seems like everybody else is just naturally doing the links there.
Just chain linking.
What Ross is referring to is a New Japan storyline where a Bullet Club member has left the faction. This all came after Carl Anderson beat the Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Is he still the Ace? Maybe, I don't know.
Well, not if he's losing to Carl Anderson.
Well, no, to retain. Well, it says to restrain here, but to retain or regain the Never Openweight Championship in Kobe World Hall. Anderson then put the boot to Tanahashi. Toru Yano tried to make the save, but was attacked by Doc Gallows and Jay White, the other members of the Bullet Club, of course. They lured Tama Tonga into the ring because he was the former founder of the Bullet Club, one of the founding members, but he's since turned face and left and everything. Then Hikuleo headed to the ring, and it seemed like Jay White was saying, "Go on, Hikuleo, batter your own blood, batter your own flesh and blood, do it." And Hikuleo didn't do that. He instead attacked Jay White. Everyone exploded. It was a heartwarming moment, and it seems like Hikuleo has indeed left the Bullet Club and is now allied with Tama Tonga. So fair enough.
What does this mean?
I've just explained. Blood is
But
thicker
is there
than water.
a second? Is there like a Bullet Club wolf pack getting formed here with Tama Tonga and Hikuleo?
I feel like no, because Tama Tonga, despite I was quite disappointed when he left Bullet Club or got kicked out because he was the flag bearer for Bullet Club for life and all that sort of thing. But no, he's left for a while. He's had a bit of a haircut. He's now fully a babyface in New Japan. So I think this is just going to be a new ally for Tama Tonga.
Where's your boy, Tangaloa?
I don't know where Tangaloa is.
Oh, if you've seen Tangaloa, let us know down below.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. I actually don't know. He might be injured or something.
Oh.
Hopefully not. Speaking of injuries, whoa, look at
That's a good segue, that.
It's not good doing lighthearted links when we're talking about injuries, though, because it is quite sad. We're talking about Yulisa Leona, as Ross alluded to earlier. She, the NXT star, announced that she had undergone successful surgery and provided an update on how she's feeling following her injury.
I can't say the things I'm going through in this moment are easy with a sad emoji face. 15 years as an athlete, lifting MX, and I'd never been in a situation like this. What does lifting MX mean?
So I'm not sure if MX is just the way that it's transcribed an emoji into the text, possibly. But she did do a
heavy lifting.
She did do a lifting weights.
And I've never been in a situation like this, but I'm really grateful for the support of the public and the support of my family, who has always been with me, giving me the strength I need to test every life has for me. All the lives in the life, kicking my knee out from my knee. Oh, that's a good stuff. I'm pretty sure that's what happened to me because to help me become the woman I am now, I'm sure that I've lost it, Jack. Just read for it.
I'm sure that at this stage we'll bring a completely new Yulisa, ready to continue leaving her heart above a ring and, of course, dancing in the pure style of Yulisa Leone, your favourite Latina, next to my war partner and friend, Valentina Ferros.
This is all down to Via. Sorry, not Via. Sanga.
The tag partner, once again.
Promised them a spiritual situation, didn't deliver, and now this has happened.
Best wishes, of course, to Yulisa Leone. I always felt like her and Valentina, they might have had one women's tag title shot in like a 4-team setup sort of thing, but they've never had the spotlight that we'd quite like to see on them, because we always joke like we don't really know anything about them. And
They
I'd like
dance,
to see
yeah.
they dance. I'd like to see them have a bit more of a spotlight on NXT.
Yeah.
So now the surgery's been successful, hopefully a recovery goes well.
Yeah, and it just you assume that the pair of them have like relatively like a little experience compared to everyone else in the NXT tag team division, and they held their own in multiple matches on the weekly show. So I hope she just gets back all right.
Yeah, me too. And finally, ending with, oh my God, some tragic news here. Brock Lesnar's shaved his beard.
Do we sound the 10 bells or
He's on a farm there. He's posing with, I don't know who that is, just some guy.
a farmer?
And he's he's shaved it. He's still kept the Viking sort of top knot going on, but it looks really different without the beard.
It just doesn't look as good, Brock. I know that it is more upkeep. It takes longer to have a shower, for example, and get your beard shampooed and whatnot, but get it back for Christ's sake.
Yeah, but then when you're Brock Lesnar, I mean, I'm sure he still looks intimidating and everything, but oh man. Well, that's all the news for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you haven't seen our earlier news video today, do check that out. We talk about the situation involving Buddy Matthews. Is he leaving AEW? Is Miro leaving AEW? We'll talk about all those rumors and more. So check that out. And do leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.
I will as well.
Oh, and Ross will as well. Sorry. I was just on a roll. Oh.